Hi everyone. Now here's a great opening line that many marketers use when they want to get your attention. Hey everyone, are you looking for more profits, more money, more time in your business? You ever heard that before? Well, I have a better question for you. And that is, if you are looking for more profits, more money, more time, more freedom in your business, why haven't you got it yet? Watch this episode of StreetSmart TV and hear my take on it. Hi everyone, Ian Marsh here and welcome to this episode of StreetSmart Business TV. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gathering that you're watching me because you want to improve your results in some way, time or shape, and that's why you're taking time out to hear what I have to say. Well, please listen carefully because I'm going to share with you what I believe is the reason why I've achieved more success than I ever thought was possible and why I've helped many others do the same thing. Now, in the introduction, I mentioned to you that many marketers use the line, are you looking for more profits, more time, more freedom in your life? Well, the reason they use that line, guys, is because really when we work with individuals, we find that they're three of the biggest things that people are lacking in their lives. And so as marketers, it's our job to know what they are and then speak to that problem. But what I want to be asking you is, if you are looking for more money, more profits, more freedom, more time, why haven't you got it yet? Isn't that a more important question? Now, how old are you right now? How much time has gone? How are you tracking so far with the results that you're achieving? Would you agree that there are people at your age that have quite a lot of money now, have very successful businesses, seem to have time to spend with family and have holidays and do the things that they want to do? Well, of course they are. But here's the real stat, ladies and gentlemen. I pride myself in just being straight with individuals. I don't gild the lily, I just call it as it is. And the reason I can call it as it is because I've literally worked with thousands of business owners right around the world, and I've looked at what they're doing and I've seen the mistakes that people are making, and I share solutions with these individuals. And I just want to speak to that question right now about if you are wanting more profits in your business, why don't you have them yet? Or if you want more time in your business, why don't you have that yet? Or if you want to have more control of your life, why don't you have that yet? So I'm going to ask you another question here. Has anyone in Australia actually got a gun pointed to their head telling them, hey, listen, you have to do this, and this in your day, otherwise we're going to put a bullet through you? Now, I know I'm being very dramatic here, guys, but I want to grab your attention. And the answer is, of course not. You see, all of you, there might be a very, very few exceptions to the rule, but nearly all of you have the ability of free choice where you can pretty well do what you want. And so the reality and the real answer to the question that I've asked you before is, if the reason you don't have the results that you're looking for right now is simply because perhaps you haven't made the right choices, or you haven't had access to the right knowledge, or you haven't done the right things. So maybe this is a bit of an interesting experience that you're having where someone is just talking to you straight and asking you to have a good honest look at the results that you're getting. So let's look at profits, for example. Now, many new students that come to StreetSmart and say, oh, please, I want you to make me more profitable. Well, firstly, I can't make you more profitable. You have to be serious about becoming more profitable. We can show you how to become more profitable, but they say that they want to be more profitable, and the way they think they want us to help them is to put more leads in, okay? Well, that's all right. We can generate more leads for any business, but let's just have a look at the bigger picture. If they want to get more leads come into their business, what is their sales conversion system like? Have they got a decent one? Now, chances are when we look at them, nearly every person that I ask this question to, I say, hey, listen, what's the conversion rate in your business? Nearly everyone says, 80%. And then when we analyse it and we have a look, say, at the last 50 projects that they've done or quoted on, we find the real answer is more like 20 to 30%, and it's a real eye-opener for the owner. But it's better to know the facts. So imagine if you've got a very poor conversion rate in your business, and then we send a heap of leads into your company, and you're going, wow, I've got all these leads, but you're not converting them. What am I doing to you? Well, I'm just costing you more money, and you're getting less and less profit. So what we want you to be doing is saying, well, firstly, what is it that I really need to do before I can achieve my goal? And that means having a very honest look at the things that are happening in your world, in your business. Okay, so let's have a look. Do you have a great lead generation system in your business? Yes or no? How do you score it from 0 to 10? What about your conversion system? What about your delivery system? So how you keep your promises, the things that you're doing. Score them from 1 to 10. How are you going there? Grab a pen and paper. Oh, and how about your customer relations with your clients? You see, when someone hands over money to you, many business owners may think, oh, well, that's where the job ends. Well, no, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to understand that you actually want to keep a customer for life, and so when they do that first transaction with you, that's when the job begins. That's not when it ends. And so when you put all these components together, you start to get a picture. And what I've just explained is a successful business. If you've got a great lead generation system, a great conversion system, a great delivery system, great administration system, and great customer relation system, have you got a great business? Well, probably yes. So I ask you, when was the last time that you analysed these parts of your company? And are you honest, and do you have enough courage to do what it takes to fix these areas? Have you got any hang-ups with sales, for example? So if you're a business owner and you don't like sales very much, do you think that that is something that you need to resolve before you become successful? Now, the simple fact is it's not that hard to grow $1 million or a multi-million-dollar business. I know, I've grown 5 of them. But what you have to do is get serious and actually know what you're wanting to achieve. You want to actually analyse the results that you're getting and saying, well, if I'm not getting results, perhaps I better do something about it. And it's not 50 or 100 different things that you need to fix, ladies and gentlemen. It all starts with one thing. You're working out the biggest thing that you can rectify in your business that'll have the greatest effect on your company initially. And then when you take the actions to resolve that one, guess what? We then move on to number 2, and number 3, and number 4. And pretty soon, before you know it, you actually do have more profits, more time, and more freedom in your company because you got serious about doing it, guys. Is this all making sense to you? Well, this is how we actually help our students get results at our business school. We're very proud of it. We don't want you trying to find 10 or 20 or 30 different ways to do something. We just want you to use the right way, become street smart, and then implement the solution. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with those thoughts. I know I've probably hit you between the eyes, but if you do want success, then just take the time out to have a look at what's not really working in your life and in your world, in your business, and then write it down and resolve to do something about it. Now, we're here to help. If you click the link at the end of this video, we're happy to have a conversation with you and give you some ideas on how to resolve these areas.